Patchara was born in a rich family. While she was very young, she started loving her servant, and while their parents were searching for the right fit for her marriage, she left the home with the servant and went to a different city to live. They both of them married and went to a different city. After some time, Patchara got pregnant, and when she felt very alone, and while pregnancy she was feeling very alone and very weak, she told that I am pregnant and I need help from somebody. If you tell me, I'll go to my parents for some time and then I'll come back. His husband told that you should not go because whether they will accept you or not, we don't know. So actually, you should not go there. But Pachara wanted to go to her parents because he had not met with the parents for quite long. One day, when her husband has gone for work, she told to her neighbor that when my husband will come, tell him that I am going to my parents' house for some days. When when Pachara's husband came back, he felt guilty that because of me, she is facing so much problem that she is going walking while she is pregnant to her parent house. He started searching for her. While searching, he came across Pachara. He told her that to come back home and next time when she will be pregnant, he will let her go. They started living peacefully and Pachara gave birth to one child. When Pachara became pregnant once again, then husband told her to go to her parents' house. While going to parents' house, it started raining very heavily and the wind was also very fast. Pachara told to her husband that let us go to some safe place because she is pregnant and there is a child also with her. The husband was going through the forest and one snake bitten him and immediately he died. While Pachara was waiting for him, she gave birth to her second child. She stood up on her legs and started searching for her husband. She found that her husband is dead. She thought that because of her, her husband has died. Now there was no one besides her parents for her. She started walking towards her parents' house. While moving, she found there is a river. She found that she cannot cross the river with two child. So she thought first she will cross the river with one child, which is the younger, and then she will get the other child to the next side of the river. She told her elder child to sit and she took the younger child and crossed the river. She put the the kid in the other side of the river and she came started coming back to take the elder child to that shore. While she was coming, she found that there is a vulture trying to take that small child. She shouted, don't do this, don't do this, but nothing worked. That vulture took the child and flew away. While she was shouting, the elder child thought that the mother is calling him. He started crossing the river and he also flew away in the water. Now she was alone. She started crying, but she couldn't do anything. Her small family was completely destroyed. She started crying and she started moving to her parents' house. While moving, he found one known person from her city coming from other side. That person told that her complete family is dead because there was a fire in her house and her parents, including her brothers and sisters, were dead in that fire. While listening that, Kachara broke completely. She became insane and she was not even aware what is going on. All her clothes were here and there, falling here and there, and she was running here and there nude. She started telling, my husband is dead, my son is dead, my parents are dead, my brothers and sisters are dead. While crying like this and telling all this word, she was going and here and there nude. Children were making fun of her, children were throwing the stones on her, and she was running here and there. While running here and there, she reached to Buddha. Buddha was giving some speech to her followers and she reached there. The people who were present there told her, she is a mad, make her go away from here. Buddha told them, no, don't do anything, let her come to me. When Pachara reached to Buddha, Buddha told, daughter, please be aware. When she heard this kind of word, she came to senses. Somebody put a small blanket on her. She told while crying, Buddha, my husband is dead. The snake has bitten him. My small child died in front of my eyes. My brother, sister, and parents got burnt in the fire. Now no one is there in me. Please help me. Please protect me. Please help me. Buddha told, don't worry. Now you are with us. Whoever you are crying for is no need to cry because you have been crying from uncountable numbers of births. If you count those tears, then it will make a sea. Still no one can save you. When the death comes, no one, none of your family members can help you. While listening this, Pachara came to became more conscious. She asked for the permission to do the walk on the path of Buddha and do the meditation. Buddha gave him the space in his Shang. In few time, Pachara came freedom from her sorrow. And one day while he was taking bath, she found that when she put the water on her body, after water is getting dried after moving for some distance, and when she put the water second time, again the water dries to move after moving to some more places. And when the third time she put the water went ahead and again dried. So this small incident, Pachara found the formula for the samadhi. She found that when first time she put the water, it dried after moving to some distance. In the same way, some people die in their childhood. The second time she put the water on the body, it moved some little far. The same way some people die in the young age, and when the third time she put the water on the body, it went little further In a similar way, some people die in the old days, but everyone dies. Everything is impermanent. Now, Pachara came to know this. She knew this, but now she experienced this literally, and it felt like Buddha is saying everything is mortal. In this way, Pachara became and counted in the few names who got nirvana in the first life itself and in presence of Buddha. This story tells us that everyone and anyone can get nirvana in the first birth if you completely dedicate your life to the path of Buddha. It's not impossible. It's very much possible to attain enlightenment in one birth.